Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven, and this is Stalker. And this one gets the same explanation as the Tuesday release of the Dead World series that came out on the 23rd of July, 2024. This is being recorded on the same day. And this series met with the same problems that the other one did. That we had a series of missteps and recorded blank screens. So somehow we managed to 81. Somehow we managed to turn off the game capture and did not see it.
Sure, I can carry much more.
So, in the last episode, we did a little bit of hunting of wolves. We did a little bit of shooting of trees and pieces of wood on the ground and a little bit of everything. So let's take a step out here. See where we're at. Okay. Now I've been trying to piece together the ice cave system, and I do believe there are two different ones. And one handles one side of the canyon, the valley, and the one handles the other one. And I do believe this is one of two sides and not the side that I have the square painted on. So this is a different one. Let's take a look at our map here. I think we mapped this, So this one here is part of a different ice cave system. I think this one links with this one up here, and then there's another space somewhere, I think over here by the falls. And then this one links up to another piece, and then also comes up here somewhere, which leads us to the other signal fire. So I think what we're going to do is go through the ice cave, see if we can't find the rope climb that will get us up to that upper plateau, because I think that's going to be important. So I apologize for the missed footage. It was completely my fault. And the best I can tell you is that it was just wandering around and looking and trying to find our way about. And we kind of stumbled upon this little pathway that was from where I believe what Pride Rock is. And I think if you go back up this way... Oops. Seem heavy. We must be really heavy. Yeah, we're way too heavy. So anyway, we'll have to lean that out. So we climbed, up that way, and so I'm thinking we need to get up there. Up there. To where the other signal fire would be if it was picked in this, so... So let's figure out, what are we carrying that's so heavy? We've got a million things. Oh, we got an extra bedroll. You know what? Just drop it. We got way too much junk to be carrying all this stuff around. We got a million sticks. A little bit of food. We're not carrying any extra clothing. Are we carrying a ton of fire material? Yeah, we got a little bit on the sticks and furs and... Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go see if we can't find our way to the rope climb here. I'm not sure how much of this I mapped, but let's do this with a torch. Because I keep hearing the wolf howl while laying in here. And my fear is that the wolf is here. Okay, so this means there's nothing that way. So go this way. I've been trying to map all this stuff out. This is 5 stones to lead us that way. We'll follow the stick here. See? Keep hearing the wolf. So I don't know if this is the sketchy cave or if it's above me. I haven't seen the wolf in here yet. But that doesn't mean we won't see it today. Okay. More stones to lead the way. So this is to a different exit. Let's see where this exit goes. Because if anything, I'm going to mark it with that same spray paint deal. I'm going to tie these together. Okay, yep, here's our exit. Let's see where this goes. Oh, look. We got more goodies here. Tell you what. Let's drop one and drop one. Lighten our load just a little bit.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, okay. I know where we are here. Because this is the one where we were firing at all the wolves and stuff. So let's do this. Here, let's pick this spot right here. Oops. And we use this one. I don't think it matters. Okay. So where did that show up? Well, it doesn't do any good if it doesn't show me both of them. Well, that's a little frustrating. Is it going to erase the other one? Okay. Yeah. Let's go back in.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And I just dropped some of that gear. I'm gonna go play Dead World after this, and I'm gonna just burn matches. Like you're going out of style. So much stuff here. Yeah, I guess you are a little hungry. Right, so what do we got to eat here? Not as much as I'd like. Starving you to death. Okay, so this was the way where we just came from. So let's go back that way. and see if it erased my other marking. See, there's that wolf noise again. That's the dead end. Okay, this is where we were. There's all the stuff we left behind. Let's see if our marking is gone. No? It's right there. Not quite the same one. But it's not mapping it, though. That's the part that's frustrating. It's not mapping it. Okay. In we go. So technically we need to find the rope climb one. So let's go find that. We keep wandering these caves, we'll figure it out. Alright, so we went that way last time. We're gonna go this way. Probably should refresh this torch. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Rope climb. This way. So my pictograms are working for my memory, at least. Oh. That scared me. Alright. Guess what? We're gonna have a fight. Holster. Now pick up the torch. There you go. Stay that way. Oh, we did shoot you. Okay, well, we won't have you as a problem for a while. Okay, rope climb is this way. See, I don't remember seeing the wolf the last time we were marking all these cave deals. But, so cool that that was working. So I highly recommend the idea of doing that with the rocks. Alright, so let's just drop all these sticks. And we'll drop the fur. What else can we drop 1,000,000 of? Don't want to drop much else. Yeah. What's this? How about that? There we go. Finally. That's okay. That's what we're trying to do, Astrid. We're trying to find you food. Okay, so we made up one of our wood. And didn't mean to drop that. Drop 2 sticks. Oh, I've got it set by weight, so it's changing the parameters here. That's okay. There we go. Made up some of the missing coal we had to drop. It's all working out. Alright, I'm hoping this will put me where I'm hoping. I believe so. Okay, so we used that one. And we used that one. Let's use this one again. course, the weather's wonderful for trying to figure out what's going on. Alright, let's do this, because a lot of times you would do that with the... See, and it's not showing it. That's frustrating. But it helps for us to know. And we are where I wanted to be, which is good. And I believe, if I'm right, this rope climb leads down to that Pride Rock kind of place. Right? I think so. Because you come down through these trees, and then there's this rope climb, and you go that way, and then right there where that dead deer is, right? I'll show you what, right there. And then this is that, it kind of looks like there's a little archway deal, and then that leads down into the further part, which we really haven't been down there yet. So if we come in through Mountain Town, and we go this way, and we have enough energy, we can climb up here to the signal fire, and if not, then we should walk around the other way where the two caves are, and into that ice cave system, which will get us up to the other side. So at least now we can navigate well enough to get to either fire, depending on where it's at. So this will help immensely, because as far as Dead World is concerned, we are on our way here. So this is why I wanted to come up here, because there's something very important I need to find up here. And then once we find that, I think it's time for the Stalker series to move on into its own entity. We came over here out of just blind luck that we spawned over here. Oh, I thought there was something up here. Oh. That didn't quite go the direction I wanted it to go. Anywho. No, we spawned in Mountain Town when I started this series, and I knew that my Dead World run was going to need to come over here. And my map knowledge of this place was not. I knew how to walk in, follow the trees, get to that rope climb right there, and walk back out. That was about it. And I'm not saying I'm any expert by any stretch of the means now, but at least I feel a little more confident about the places I need to go. Although there's one caveat in that series that's going to have to be fixed, which I will not spoil here. But onward and outward, I do believe that now the Dead World character is on its way here. There's one bit of information we need to find here. That this is why we're up here. Some sticks back. So the thing that I'm after is the Prepper's Cache. And I kept bumbling around, and then I just feel like I ran out of time. So I'm not going to deny the fact that I looked up how to find this place. And a big thanks to Big Fish for being such a pioneer of having the ability to spend enough time to find a lot of these places. I wish I had more time to dedicate to playing and doing all that stuff. I love this game, but I will admit I do not get to play it as much as I'd like. And so sometimes I'm resorting to shortcuts in a way, because I don't have a choice. By the time I would have found this prepper's cache on my own, Dead World Run would have been through and out of here and missed it completely. So let's go see if there's any goodies over here. And then we will go and meander towards that prepper's cache, because I know how to get there now. From Big Fish's little video on that. And by all means, if you're ever curious as to where any particular cache is, go and check out his channel. He's got a whole series of them. And although I do not know him that well, I appreciate what he has shared with the community. And for those of us that aren't able to play hours upon hours, or as much as we'd love to. Alright. Before I start causing an issue here, let's eat a couple of these. Get that off my back. Alright, so now that I've rambled on about that, so Dead World character's on its way. We're going to find this prepper's cache and understand the route. And I think once we're done with that, I think it's time for the Stalker character to move on to new things. And so I'm torn between two things. And by all means, there will be time for you guys to comment on this before I record another deal. So if anybody's got any opinions, I'm open. Oh, nice meal. We'll take it. I have two thoughts. First thought is the same thing that we all do. And that is Ash Canyon for the backpack and the summit for the clothing. And then go from there. The other thing is just to skip that idea and go right to the far territories. Do something a little different. We just basically go into the lower basin and we head to Broken Railroad and we go from there. Now our clothing is not the best and we definitely could use some better supplies, but
Come on, little fire. Come on.
we also should be making some clothing too. So I'm torn as to what I want to do. Both have merits. I mean, the smart money is to... Can you do that? That's interesting. It will place it, but not let you place it, which is funny. I mean, the smart money is to go get like the technical backpack or the technical parkas and get all that good clothing. Wouldn't hurt to make some clothing either, but the use of the Stalker series to pioneer HRV is coming to an end, and we're ready to start going our own direction here. How are we doing on water, by the way? You're doing fantastic on water. Tell you what, though, let's go ahead and do that. That was a cruddy torch. We have a ton of sticks. Another cruddy torch. That's better. So those are my two schools of thought. Because if we go to Ash Canyon, then we leave here, we go to Mystery Lake. If we go the other way, then we go through the basin and into the Muskeg. And let's go ahead and drink that. Thank you, Tarmingen, for the meal. And let's blaze a trail to parts unknown to me. Because I've actually been up here. I've climbed that rope and knew enough to get over here, and I know you can step over and what have you. I've been up here. And I knew the ice cave was over here, and I think I've known enough that you can get down from there, but knowing where to go from one step to the other, and now it makes more sense because it's not all one cave, it's two separate systems on two different sides of the map. And with the Dead World run, we won't have to worry about the dog. So once we figure out which side of the cave system we're on and all that stuff, but it'd be fascinating to go into the new territories, but it's also littered with a lot of things that can be very daunting. Be kind of cool to maybe mess with the tails a little bit. It would bring us back here, obviously. Which I kind of know where that bunker's at because I actually am a little further along in the tails on a Voyager run. And the main reason I'm further along on that is just for B-roll stuff. I've been using some of the cutscenes in there for B-roll, especially for Connector Region Survival. There's a scene that I use where they're holding the clipboard, and they did a little voiceover of that for that intro. Which I'm due to get back on that. I've kind of gotten behind on that because of work and life, and then the new DLC kind of came out, and I know the attention on that has been high. So I hadn't gotten to doing any of that yet. I have tried Misery. I don't remember what day I'm on. It's not very far. I think somewhere in the teens is where I'm at. And I've got a couple of afflictions. Been watching a couple other people do it. And I'm anxious to try it, but I don't want to do any more series. Don't have the time for it again, like I said. But I've been kind of playing it in the background out of curiosity. And I see a lot of the Dead World skills coming into play on that, especially with the cold and low healing and all that stuff. I'm quite familiar with that problem. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to... Probably going to lose this torch over this. Is there a way through here? I know some of these you can kind of just blow through, but... Alright. Cut through. Well, we tried to keep the torch going, but... That's the way out. Right there. That leads to Mountain Town. And if you walk through here, that leads to those trees. And then that's the way we went when we first came in, and we followed that around. Knew this tree was up here, did not realize that it was a legitimate place to go. And again, I was kind of looking around when we were on the lower end. I don't know how well I would have stumbled upon this on my own. Especially with the limited time thing. What do we got here, guys? What do we got? We got books? Oh, look at this. We need food. I don't know that we need the fire. Whoops. We got 8 coal. You know, we don't need any more firewood. In fact, let's drop half of this here. All we're doing is weighting ourselves down. But not that I think we're going to be here anytime soon. Move those out of the way. So that they will respawn, possibly. And I do believe this is the plane crash that Humble had mentioned. That I would find the prepper cache close by, and I think it's over on the other side. If I remember the video correctly. Poor dude.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, we don't need any jeans. I don't think we need those either. This is the thing with Stalker. There's so much stuff. Let's go back here. Hey. Let's just drink that. We need some calories. When we go to sleep, we'll eat the crappy food. Once again, found stuff in the back seat. Everybody misses the back seat. Okay. And there it is, right there. Really hard to see. Oops, right there. So yeah, if you didn't go meandering around, and I don't know how many times I've been here without any way to chop down the brush, so that is important.
This here.
It's abandoned, but that's okay. We are here on a mission of figuring out how to get here. Which I'd say mission accomplished at this point. Okay. In fact, let's do this. We're not cold, so let's take advantage of this. There's the Prepper's Cache and the Lonely Cave. Cloudtop Falls, which is where we came in at. The entrance is right here. We'll map that out. So I'd say in all, we've done okay. This is going to be tough on the other character. We're going to have to definitely either push this way, go up, and hope that the signal fire is over there, or if not, maybe we come. If it's not there, we come over here, go to this Prepper's Cache. This will be our refuge. Then we goat down over here somewhere. Maybe we figure out if this is goatable or not. I don't want to step down into anything one way here. Maybe we can get down there. Then that leads us around to those other caves, which will lead us to the ice cave where we need to get out. So I don't think we have a game plan for our other character. Now we just need a game plan for our character here. Which I have two schools of thought. I do like the idea of going to Ash Canyon because I've been watching DH Dunn's deal with the 10 days in Ash Canyon and rooting him on. And there's a lot of places that he didn't find right away that I'm glad he found. But there was also some places that he stumbled upon that I hadn't noticed either. So there's definitely some exploration to be done there as well. But I'm feeling a little bit better about this map. Okay, so what do we got here? We got bad peaches, bad beans, bad zappy bar. Are we thirsty? Not enough. Okay, so the question is do we just stay the night in the... I think we stayed the night here, and then in the morning we bug out. I think we'll just stay in here. We don't need to stay in that deal. Guns, guns, guns.
You can use this.
25 hours. Good Lord. So what does this do for you? I've seen this a bunch. I've never done it. So it would give us rifle 1 for sure. Where are we at on our own with rifle? We got nothing. We got 0 skills. We basically figured out how to put ammo in it the correct direction. I'm not saying we won't take that, but I'm thinking that we will probably not read it right now. 25 hours is a long time. Okay, so we are still packing a little heavy. Harvest a few of these torches. Let's harvest, let's repair. If we have to light a fire to repair, we'll do that. What do we got going on? We can do rose hips. Yeah, see, we got a wolf coat. This is really heavy. So if we had like a technical parka, whatever they call that. I forget it. Exact name. We need the better underwear. So going to the summit would give us a few things. We've already got good boots. We could do better pants for sure. Combat pants would be a boon, which we know we would get at least one pair of those. Snow pants would be a nice addition. So there's a lot of argument to going. We've already got the moose side satchel, which is helpful. And the backpack would give us a lot to carry. I don't know. That's a tough call. So what do we got that we can repair? This shouldn't take too long. And there's better sweaters for sure. There's better sweaters. So without even crafting stuff, there are better items that we can find. Like there's better underwear. There's a better jacket. I like our wolf jacket. We wouldn't give that up. This would be nice to replace. And realistically, I mean, if we don't go and do these things from the standpoint of oops, sorry, dropped something here. If we don't go in there with the idea that we're going to stay, we go in there with the idea we're going in to go get the backpack. We're going back out. Not hanging out in Ash Canyon, but just to make that round. And the fact that we have the bedroll and all the goodies, we could make it a quick in and out. Tell you what, let's pass time for 2 hours. Okay.
I need to find a place to rest.
Let's eat our crappy energy bar. Did we get sick? No, we didn't. Probably should cook the beans. Let's drink the soda. And, oops. Some water. Let's drink some water. And let's sleep for 10 minimum. And I say we find our way out of here. There's a ton of junk lying around. You know what? I'm not, well... I was thinking I wasn't going to let the blizzard bother me, but we do need to go down, I think, to really expedite our exit strategy, so it might be tougher than I want to do in the snow, in the storm. So I guess this comes in handy now. So let's use it for 2 hours. There we go. Perfect. Pick it up. Oh, we're cold. Can we warm up? There we go. I don't think we need any of this stuff. I'm going to leave it behind. Alright. There is our... That actually looks plausible. This looks easier on the other side, so let's do that. There we go. Now we've learned how to goat down and go the other direction. Okay, cool. Thank you, Hush River Valley. It's time to say goodbye
I'm not sure
and
I
let
care much more.
Stalker Astrid do something of her own adventures. You know what? Yeah, I was going to do something different, but we don't have it to do. Probably don't need those, but we may need to light a fire for... I think we got a ton of coal. Yeah, we're not even going to worry about that coal. And you know what? We're going to be back. Because if we do the tails, we have to come back here anyway. Nice thing is we don't have to fix the transmitter because we fixed it already. We just have to come back to here. We'll have a whole big old chunk of bear meat hanging out. In fact, we have a bear hide still in the prepper's cache here at Milton. So realistically, if we wanted to build a bear coat, we could do that too.
If I drop them, they'll be scared.
Moose markings. I don't know if we'll mess with the moose or not. We've got a couple of rifle rounds. And we definitely could use some food. But I'm not certain. I want to process the whole moose. My thought process right now is let's get back to the farmhouse. We'll have supplies there. And then re-evaluate what we have, what we're taking. Because that's going to be our base of operations when we come back. And then, if we have to, we can kill a deer over there. But I'm thinking we get back to the farmhouse. And we... probably will call the episode there. That'll give us time, because this will air in a couple of days, and I'll give my regular folks a chance to give me some feedback on this, because I'd like to get some feedback on what they think. Part of me is leaning towards the Ash Canyon Summit run, because we can do that pretty quickly. We've got the bedroll. We could even go light. We could leave things behind, because the idea isn't to go hunting, so we could actually leave the rifle behind. And in fact, we may even leave the rifle behind here, because there's other rifles to be found. In fact, I'd like to find that one at the dam. That's supposed to be like lighter weight. The variant one. But because we're not, like, hunting, we just take the pistol with us. We could leave the knife behind and take just the hatchet. Could really lighten our load. And just kind of boot scoot. We're not that cold. We can change out our clothes as we go. Probably could get it done in a couple of episodes. I mean, if we just kind of stick to getting there, getting back. Because I think if I was going to go to the far territories, I'm going to take the rifle with me. Because we definitely want to set up base of operations. Probably at the airfield minimally. And hunting would help. Although there is a very good possibility with Stalker, this is the thing I got to keep reminding myself, is that if we built a few arrows, there's a really good possibility of finding the sports bow at that little chateau house thing. I'm gonna let this die out. Let's get this out for protection. Those two houses that are on the outer rim of the airport territory. There's the one that's up on the cliff, looks down. The other one that's on that rock, there's like a pier down below. And that's a really good spot because it's got that cave that's close by, the cave system to go to the mine, and Sundered Pass is close by. Let's do this a little safer. And that might not be a bad place to hang out because there's a fishing hut right there. And there's rabbits, which we could get the snare going. That might be better than the airfield itself. Because you're going to want to transfer, you know, between the territories. I don't know. Mine still isn't 100% made up, but the run to Ash Canyon summit is starting to take a little bit of a precedence. Did leave our snare over there, though. That's okay. Like I said, we'll be back, and that bunker's not that far from where we left it, so if we need it, we can grab it. Look, there's a bunny. Go get the bunny. Oh, you screwed it up, dude. Oh, you know what? I'll be taking that bunny from you. Yep.
I'll take it.
No, you don't need to harvest it right here. Just take it. You killed my other bunny. You're such a good hunter. Oh, you're way over there. Never mind. You can have that one. Thank you for this one.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ah, it's home. Wow. I guess I could have cleaned up before I left. Yeah, see, we left the rifle rounds behind. I think we leave the rifle here. Because you got to climb up here.
Man, I could eat
And
anything.
climbing up is a weight issue. So even with the backpack. So I think what we do is we leave this thing behind. So let's drop that. And we leave it here. I know I saw a green spot. I don't think there's a gun rack here. Oh look, more guns and guns.
Come in handy.
Yeah, we should read all these books. We'll be an expert shooter with all of this reading. All right, well, we can definitely make some food before we leave. We can make pancakes and goodies. We make rabbit stew or pies. Let's go put this outside. Actually, we should just harvest it and get it out of the way. Here, let's do that.
I'm not sure
I'll
I
eat
carry
a
much
cat.
more.
I'll eat a cattail. Drop you. Let's harvest you. How long to do the rest of this? Do it. Just get it done. Let's get it out of the way. I'm looking at the 3 pelts on the floor and thinking, did we make mittens? And do we need to repair mittens? Or nope, we've got the snow gloves on. Okay, no worries. Hey, we got well fed back. We tried to lose it several times, but let's drop those. Tell you what, let's do a little cooking before the end of the episode. That's why we're not doing it in the start of the new episode. We're not having to cook and stuff. Let's kind of get ourselves prepped for our trip, regardless of which direction we're going. Whoops. It's our last torch. We need a couple of torches anyway. So light this. Use the torch. It's what we turned it on for. Sure, that works. Got a ton of sticks. So let's make Astrid some food. We'll make the rabbits. Maybe we'll make some rabbit pie or something like that. And then
Meat trees? Oh yeah.
kind of get a little more prepared for our next episode here. So let's do this. Let's grab some rock and some flour. And I think that'll do. So what can we cook with this? We got birch bark. We can cook rabbit stew, which has quite a long cook time, but it has a really good, and that'll help us sleep. So let's go ahead and cook that. 900 calories. Okay, and what can we cook here? Apparently we don't have any oil. I think we need oil. Did we leave oil in the pantry? Left water in the pantry. Apparently we don't have any oil on us, so we can't do any pies. Heat up the broth, yeah. So yeah, we're missing cooking oil. No worries. Lily's pancakes. Alright, so this stew is going. Let's just go ahead and cook the rabbit up. Cook the rabbit up. Cook that tea. Cook the coffee. That's the other thing. I mean, we got so much coffee and so everything. I mean, we could just pound coffee and sprint. And just use every ounce of coffee. And get to Ash Canyon and that as quick as possible. Alright, you know what? I saw beans in here. I'm liking our little stock pantry. 56 minutes till ready. That's ready. That's ready. Eat the rest of this. Put in the drinks. Let's put the broth back. So maybe we take a thing of flour with us when we go. The coffee idea is really starting to make sense. Tell you what, let's cook these peaches. Could cook the potatoes too. I don't think we'll need to. This stuff won't last long. Alright, eat the peaches. Then when we eat the stew, we'll have a full belly. What cooking level are we at? We're on our way to cooking level 5, which will be the great help. It's 29 minutes. Let's just speed this along. Eat the rabbit stew. Alright. Let's grab a couple of torches out of here. One more. Okay. We still own a pot and all that. Okay, yeah.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Sure you would. Yeah, look at this. We still got 3 things of coffee. All of this. We're going to find more coffee. Let's drop this. Leave it behind. We'll find more. So much more. Just at the summit alone, we're going to find more. Okay. We can drop a couple of stems. Actually, probably should have put those in the medicine cabinet, but you know what? We'll stick them over here on the table. We're going to find more of these too. 3 is probably enough. We can leave a couple of coal behind. We can leave some matches behind. If we already haven't. I think there may be a drawer that we left a whole bunch of stuff in. There's leather and stuff. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff we left behind. There's, in fact, sewing kits. No. We left those behind on the floor. No worries. Deer hide. What do we got in here? More guns. We just need cleaning kits. We need to bring a cleaning kit with us when we come back. That'll be important. Alright, so I'll tell you what. Let's do this. We got a little bit of time left. Let's get a drink. I think we have plenty of calories to get us till morning. We've got cattails to eat for emergencies. And, okay, this is the one we started. Here, let's just put it for 4 hours. We'll read as long as we can. All right, we got 5 hours down. It's nighttime. We're tired. We'll go for the big sleep here.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah. I think we all are, Astrid. We all are. All right. 32 days. We survived a month. And we've only been to 2 places. Mountain Town. Well, 3. I take that back. We did go cruise Mystery Lake a little bit. So, next episode, we're bugging out. We're moving on to new things. We have done our bidding for the Dead World run due to fortunate spawn of this particular run, but it's time to do something different. It's time to take charge and not lean on this character for discoveries anymore. Dead World character doesn't need that. And it's time to let this one fly on its own. So now is the decision time. Which direction? Do we go to the far territories early, or do we make a quick run to the summit and get the backpack? I'm leaning that direction because I think we could do kind of a speed run of that. We know how to get to all the places. We can go quickly. We know where the preppers' caches are. We know how to cut corners and shave time and do all that. And we've got the bedroll, so it makes it very quick and simple. I think we could make good time and just speed run it. Not worried about hanging out, not worried about staying. We just do what we need to do, get in and get out, and head towards the far territories from there. So I'm leaning towards that. Love to hear what you guys have to think about it. Let's start this adventure now that we've gotten Ash Canyon, or not Ash Canyon, but Hush River Valley mapped out for the Dead World character, and so now it's time to do something new and different for this character. So until the next episode, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.